Okay, so here I am with my iPad 2 inside the Zaggmate, and it's very secure, okay? It doesn't come out, and that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't want to have to worry about this flopping out of the case and breaking or anything. So it is in there. The question is it difficult to get out? And the answer is no, in my opinion. I want to go over briefly the design of the Zaggmate again, which is perfect because it suits us two reasons, okay? So as you can see with the Zaggmate on the iPad, the top edge is flush, going along the side, it's flush, and then the bottom edge is also flush. But when you come to the side with the volume rocker here, it's cut away. This is for two purposes. One is, of course, so when you have your iPad set up inside the keyboard, you have a place for your palms to rest without the Zaggmate digging into your palms, okay? So for comfort reasons. The second one is to get your iPad out. Now, anybody who's trying to get the iPad out of the Zaggmate from any of these sides, it's going to prove pretty difficult, okay? You need to remove the iPad from the side that's cut away. That being said, it's pretty easy. The easiest way I've found to do it is to stand it up on its side and pull in each direction on the iPad in the Zaggmate, and it comes right out. Super, super easy, okay? But only because you have that counter tension. You're pulling in two directions. So if you're trying to use one hand to do this, or you can't stand it up and pull with both hands, that's understandable, but it is going to be a little more difficult. And that being said, the easiest way to do that would be, I have found, to run your finger along the side until you get down to the edge, your finger's in there, and you're going to use your thumb to pry one corner of the Zaggmate away. And look at that, it just comes right out. Now you have it, and you can open it right up. So, is the Zaggmate hard to get off the iPad 2? No. Would I recommend it to my arthritic grandmother? Probably not. But for most instances, I'm going to say, to answer your question, you don't need any finger strength to get your iPad out of the Zaggmate. So I hope that helps. Okay, so the other question asked was, can the iPad 2 and the Zaggmate be used as a laptop in your actual lap? And the answer to that is both yes and no. I will say that I believe when Zag created this product that they intended it to be used on a tabletop or flat surface. When it is on a flat surface, it is secure and stable in both landscape and portrait mode, and that's unfortunately just not true for all instances while it's in your lap, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Alright, so as far as using the Zaggmate in your lap, you got to understand it's going to depend on the chair that you're sitting in and how level the surface being your lap is. For instance, this chair that I'm sitting in is fairly low to the ground. So when I'm sitting here, my knees are nice and high. It's creating a nice level plane for the Zaggmate to sit on, which creates a really nice typing surface actually for my knees here. Everything is nice and stable. I hope you can see this. It sits right there. I can type, and there is more weight pushing back. So there is a slight kind of back and forth lean, as you can see as I push down when my hands are on the keyboard and then when I let go. But it's very stable. Not so when you tip it into portrait mode. There's a lot more of that weight pushing back, and I would not feel comfortable using it in portrait mode in my lap. Especially if I were in a different situation where my knees were a little lower, allowing that back weight to pull down more. So again, it's going to vary on your seating position. However, if you can create a flat plane for your knees and the Zaggmate to sit on, you're not going to have any issue with it. So I hope that answers your questions. If you have any more, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to talking with you guys later.